It's because I have a successful YouTube channel that I can live way out here in one of the most remote places of Costa Rica and do what I love. And that is to build an off-grid homestead. And there's no reason why you can't do the exact same thing. You want to learn how to build a YouTube channel for beginners? Well, I'm going to show you step by step exactly what you need to do in order to do that. One of my first YouTube channels, I had this goal of creating or beginning to make money in the first 3 to 4 months. Well, it only took me 90 days to get that YouTube channel monetized and start making money every month. And it started going up from there. Now, for most people, it's very difficult and it can take years to actually get monetized. And that's simply because, well, you don't know what you don't know, and they're struggling trying to figure it out. But when you watch my videos, I'm going to show you step by step exactly what to do. So if you follow the advice I give you, then you can quickly, if you work hard, begin making money online. Now, if you follow the advice I give you, we're going to learn how to make money online together. So let's go back over here, and since I haven't got my new YouTube studio built yet, well, I'm set up in this temporary location, so we're going to work with what we've got. Now, that's exactly what you need to do. Work with what you've got. Don't start thinking and get all hung up on, well, I got to have this and I got to have that, a new camera, a new microphone on the mic. No, wait. The most important thing is just to get started. And that's what we're going to do. I started with just an iPhone after I started making money, and I figured out that I enjoyed what I was doing. Then I decided, okay, let me upgrade and buy a few things and tools that I need. So today I want to show you how you can create a brand new YouTube channel from scratch for beginners, and one of two things is going to happen. Once you start doing what I tell you to do and you start uploading videos, you're going to either, one, find out that you love this, or two, it's not for you. So let's head over to my studio. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you exactly what we need to do on my computer. Before we dive in, I almost forgot. Make sure to watch to the end of this video because I have some important information I'm going to share with you if you want to learn the fastest way to build your YouTube channel and start making money with only a handful of subscribers. In other words, you can make money long before YouTube actually monetizes your channel. You want to learn how to create a YouTube channel for beginners? Well, this video is going to take you step by step and show you exactly what you need to do. Now, while there are a lot of things that you need to consider before creating a YouTube channel, hey, today let's just get started. Let's not get hung up on all the details, and we'll learn as we go. So first things first, let's just jump onto my computer here, and we'll first go to YouTube so that we can get started. I'm here at YouTube. Now, I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I have a lot of channels, and I can come through here and I can switch my account and I can go to any one of these. I can view all my channels, or I can add a channel, okay? So things might be different for you, and because it might be different for you, let me open up an incognito window so that it looks more like what you might see if you've never had a YouTube channel before. Now, the most important thing to understand is that Google owns YouTube. So let's just go to youtube.com. At youtube.com, we now have a sign in button right up here, so we'll just click on that. We're taking to YouTube, but it's saying sign in to continue with YouTube. Now, let's just imagine maybe you already have a Google account. If you do, you can use that. But before we go there, let's watch this video and then decide if you want to use the old Google account that you have or not. But in this case, let's imagine you don't have a YouTube account or you don't have a Google account and we're starting from scratch. So right here, we're going to create an account. Now, you want to choose, is it for myself, my child, or manage my business? Now, if you're creating it just for yourself, you could choose that. However, you're starting a new business or you're starting a YouTube account. Now, if you're just doing this for fun, great, choose myself. But I always like to think into the future. Hey, I'm creating a new business. I could be making a lot of money in time, and I may hire people to help me with my YouTube channel. So you want to click on Manage My Business, and let me show you why. Here's the difference between brand accounts and managing your business. With a brand account, multiple people can manage it from their Google account. You don't have to have separate username and passwords to manage it. And that's why you want a brand account. Always think big. But you're thinking, hey, Alan, what if I already have a brand account and don't know it? Well, great. Come right down here. And if you just click on this link, I'm going to click on it, open it in a new tab. And because I'm already logged in, it opens me to this page. I click on that and it's going to check and see. Yep, I've got all of these brand accounts right here, okay? That way you can find out if you have. Now, if you've already opened up an old YouTube account and you want to maybe use it instead, you can, okay? And you can convert that to a brand account. However, I highly suggest you start from scratch because with anything, even though it's an old account, there may be some limitations. So let's just play it safe and we'll just start from scratch. So here I am back at the incognito window and take my advice and go to Manage My Business. Now that we're here, we can simply fill out this information. Let's go ahead and do that together. Obviously, just put in your name. And you don't have to worry about what you're putting in here because that's not what's going to be shown on your YouTube channel when it comes time to seeing that channel. Now, your email address, if you have a professional email address, you can put that there. And that means professional if you have a domain address. But hey, that's a video for another time. And if I were you, always thinking big, you want a professional email address. In other words, you know, if you have an email address and your business is real big and you have something that says, you know, Alan@bellacross.com or Alan at your particular domain where your website would be at. That's always way more professional than a Gmail account. But like I said, that's a video for another time. Let's just skip down and create a Gmail address. And in this case, I'm going to go ahead and just create mine. And if that one is already taken, well, when I hit password, it's going to tell me it's already taken. It's going to give me some suggestions, or I can add some numbers in there and try something different. But you're only allowed to add numbers and I think periods. So I'll just go ahead and add a few numbers right there and see if that's available. Click on password. Yep, that is available. Great. So now remember, you want to put in a good password and something you can remember, and try not to use a password that you use all the time because if it gets hacked, they can hack into your new Gmail account. Anyway, let's click next. Now we need to verify that. And as I said earlier, I'm in Costa Rica, but I want to use my United States number. So I'll hit this drop down menu and I'll just go down to United States. I'll put in my number and click next, and then it's going to verify, and I should get something on my phone here any moment to verify. Okay, I got my verification code in my Skype, and it's telling me that this is the verification code. Now, don't get confused. You only need to add in those last 6 numbers right there and not that G and dash, because as you can see, they've added the G and dash right here. I'll enter in that number and hit verify. Now that it's verified, it's asking me to add some more information, and this is a great place to enter in your recovery email address, and this would be a different email address. This is the perfect place to actually put in a separate Gmail address or a professional email address. So I'll go ahead and enter in this information. And hit next. Now, it asks if you want to do some more stuff. I'm just going to skip that. And of course, we now have the privacy and terms. You can read all of that stuff. Hit agree. and it says that your Google account is all set up. Add your business profile. We don't need to do that right now, so let's just go ahead and hit Not Now, because we want to set up our YouTube account. So now we're right back here to YouTube. If we look in the upper right hand corner, well, we can now see an icon. That icon, if we click on it, is where we're going to manage our YouTube account, and we need to first go right here, create a channel. Now we can upload a image, but we'll do that later, and you can now put the name here that you want for how it's going to appear on YouTube. Depending on the type of YouTube channel you create, well, it would be good to use your name. But if you're not somebody that people already know, well, it's probably just better to just pick what your channel is about, okay? So in this case, I'm just gonna go ahead and pick a name. Okay, Tech Stuff for Fun, and create the channel. And there you go. Our channel is, in essence, made. We can see that there's a name, Tech Stuff for Fun, and now we can go in and we can actually customize it. But, all right, I told you at the end of the video, I'm going to reveal some very important information on the fastest way to build your YouTube channel and start making money long before YouTube ever monetizes your channel. It takes 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and that can take a very long time. And if you're like me and like most people, well, you don't want to wait a year, you don't want to wait 3 months, you want to make money now. And if you're still here, well, that tells me you're serious. So if you're serious, and I believe you are, here's what you need to do next. Click the Show More, go down to the description, and in the description of that first comment, you're going to see a link. My partner is going to be showing a live webinar in just a few minutes. You want to register for that live webinar. Attend that live webinar and do exactly what he tells you. It's a free webinar. He's going to give you all of the information you need to learn the fastest and the quickest way to start making money from your YouTube channel. Now, hardly anybody, matter of fact, I don't know anybody that is teaching this strategy. This is not some quick fix. This is a long-term strategy we've been using to make a lot of money for a long time. So jump in there, watch this, and then after you get done, come back to this video, comment, let me know what you thought about that training, and if you're planning on implementing it so that I can help you to move forward. In the next video, we're going to talk about the few things that you need so that you can get the ball rolling. We're going to be talking about some of the basic things you need so that you can start building your YouTube business. Now, it's very important to understand that for most people, it can take years upon years before they start making any money. But I can make you this guarantee. If you'll subscribe, hit that notification bell, watch my videos, we can cut that down to a very short time. I've been on YouTube for a long time, and I've been online making money for a long time. So whenever I started my first channel, well, I picked a niche that I loved. However, way too much competition, and I realized that was going to take too long, and I quickly jumped into something else I loved, and within 90 days, I had that channel monetized and making money. And you can do the same. So I can guarantee that if you watch my videos, you can become successful, and if you work hard, you can be successful in a short time. So subscribe, hit that notification bell, watch these videos, and I'll see you in the next video where we learn how to make money online together.